Okay, peace, y'all. Just rising. It's 6 something this morning. Abruptly awakened out of my rest. But I'm kind of glad I did because, you know, just like every other person, I jump on social media and I look to see what's going on. And every time I look around, is police brutality, this police brutality, that. Okay, I get it. You know, cops is out here killing our people. However, you will not see me post uh, police brutality videos on my page. And as an occultist, there's a reason for that. When you understand universal law, when you understand law of attraction, when you're dealing with the faculty head hey rule, you're dealing with imagery. I don't let my children watch scary movies because it causes what? Nightmares, night terrors, however you want to define it. And a few years ago, I was like binge watching First 48 like a motherfucker, right? And in the First 48, what do they, what's First 48? We all know it's about killing, it's about, you know, trying to find out who killed what or whatever. And during that time, I encountered a lot of um, attracting people who were getting killed close to me that I know of, people that I grew up with going to jail for murder and shit like that. So when I stopped watching it, when I stopped watching First 48, my reality changed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what we think about, we bring about. And it's not even up for discussion, debate, or none of that shit. You know, what's real is what's real. And, you know, I just want to be the change that I want to see in the world because everything that's going on with us is a reflection. And the power that be, they know this. They know the occult science. They know law of attraction. Why the hell you think all this prophecy shit is coming into fruition? Because they planned it. They put the idea and the thought out there before a lot of us was even born. So what we need to do is change the narrative of what we want to take place. And how we do that is to create positive affirmations, positive imagery, you know, because all of this calamitous behavior is something that's going on within us, you know. Are we united as a people from within? Do you love? Do you hate? Are you jealous? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your dominant thought throughout your day? Because your dominant thought, you're creating it. And if you're sitting on social media and you thumbing through your phone all day and all you see is violence, what you think is going to be in your reality when you walk out your door? The same thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you listen to mantras? Do you listen to guided meditations or do you meditate? Do you control your mind? And that's the problem what's going on. Because if you controlled your mind, would nobody be walking around like no freaking zombie on their phone with a mask on? When the box that the mask come in clearly says does not prevent COVID or any other virus. Nobody, how many people went and looked that up for themselves? They just compute like robots. Instead of us looting and rioting in the streets, it's like pay attention to the laws, the policies, the codes, the ordinance. Because everything that they pass through the Supreme Court is not law. It's policy, statutes, codes, ordinance that impose on your rights as a human. But they don't value you as a freaking human. They say under the 13th Amendment, you're 3/5 of a human. Which means that they can do whatever the fuck they want because according to your birth certificate, social security card, driver's license ID, you are in all caps whoever your mama put on the birth certificate. Now I know she ain't know no better, you know what I'm saying? But when you know better, you have to change the narrative. And the way we change the narrative is basically changing our minds on what we're going to entertain as food for thought. It's very important that we learn how to do that now because what what pisses me off is the fact that you got a lot of ignorant motherfuckers out here. They don't read shit, they don't research shit, they don't study shit but CNN news. And if they turn off the damn TV, I mean, we live in an age of information. Ignorance is no excuse. If your public media is not talking about what you need to do to build your immune system, how to bring your acidic level to an alkaline level, then you need to turn the TV off. If your radio is talking about, yeah, y'all need to go out and vote because people is dying of COVID, motherfuckers was dying from the flu prior to COVID, but nobody was wearing a mask. My kid's grandmother, when I first had came to Philly, she old as hell, and all her old ass friends stood in line at CVS getting flu shots, and every year somebody died because they want to take flu shots. I think maybe 2 people got over the flu, but ignorance is bliss. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it seems like to me with a mental slave. It's like the Pied Piper or something. And he's blowing his horn and he's got you bobbing your head to this tune, following him into your own demise. That's what this shit look like to me. And it's like, I don't even want to go outside. It's not even about social distancing for me, you know, because I'm used to being by myself. I'm used to being in a book or working on my paintings or working from home anyway. Like, I've been doing that for the past 6 years, working from home. And I like it like that because aside from the COVID pandemic, I don't really care too much for humans. Only enough to give you some information that'll help you grow in your life, in your path. Like helping you to set goals and stuff like that. I'm not going to call you to talk about somebody else. I'm going to call you to tell you how I can add value to your life. I finally found a Botanica here where I'm at, and this lady's energy was mind blowing. You hear me? She had, um, I was, I don't even know how, we was talking about killing cancer or whatnot or something like that. And I let her know, I was like, yeah, my friend, she's dealing with cancer right now, and I really want to help her because, like my mom died of bone cancer, and back then I didn't know what I know now about alkaline in your body, about keeping your immune system built on certain levels or whatever. So my mom passing is actually what put me on this path of know thyself, health, because I didn't have my mom anymore to sit there with me and, go over things with me about life, period. But I'm thankful for my mom. You know what I'm saying? She taught me how to put my kids on a schedule, you know, do everything early in life. Like, you're not going to have your kids up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning playing games, playing with toys, stuck to what they used to call it back in the day, a stupid tube. So, I'm very thankful for my mother, you know. And this lady reminds me of my mother when I came in this store. And she gave me some degrees, you know. I sat up in the Botanica and I was like, ma'am, I will listen to you all day. If we have elders out there with some real knowledge, some real wisdom, you sit at their feet and you listen to them. Because they be coming with them jewels. Don't let them die with that shit. Get it, But for real though, I'm not gonna tarry long though, but as far as that imagery thing, you know, like I created mine movies years ago, and some of them was for healing, some of them was for drawing money, some of them was like for to win court cases and things of that nature. But I would literally put the person in their own mind movie because you want to align that conscious mind with that subconscious mind to help to train the brain to focus on more of what you want, more of what you love, more of what you like, instead of focusing on what you don't want. And the level where our people at now is that they focus on things that they don't want. I don't want a bad relationship. You end up in a bad relationship. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't like this. I don't like that. That's like the genuine, I would say, regular conversation among the masses of people. And when I called my friend up with good news, I'm telling her, yo, shit, girl, I'm about to go hook you up. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you do, don't let nobody feed your cancer. Period. You know what I'm saying? If they negative, like you run away from their ass. Because we have to understand that everything is energy. And what we think about, we bring about. Our most dominant thoughts is all that the universe care about, along with our emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to understand we are creators. Fuck that Christian bullshit where you think that you got the devil got a more control and God got a more control and it's directing your life. No, when you go out and you get a promotion on a job or you have a successful business, that's not nobody but you. Your thoughts, your goals, your ambitions, your emotions, creating a life for you in that moment. So I'm going to leave this video with saying, moment to moment, it's time for us to tighten the fuck up, change the narrative of how we view things, stop falling for public opinions, because opinions like asses, everybody got one, especially when there's an agenda. Peep game, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a political person. I believe that folks should govern themselves, but the mass of people are so manipulated. They need a pattern after their lives. They love to follow, and this is why you have presidents. They can tell you anything, and you're gonna run and believe. You know, they can pay for social media, pay for the news to tell you anything, and you're gonna follow that. They're not putting on. They're not going to sell you wellness at the end of the day. They're not. They're going to advertise dis-ease of the body to keep pharmaceuticals rich. At the end of the day, you can take care of yourself. You can build yourself. You know, this 2020, we don't need no more old people talking about, oh, my diabetes, oh, my gout, oh, my malignant mode, oh, Jesus. The fuck? I'm not praying to nobody that I've never heard. I've heard other spirits come to me and speak. I know they're real, you know. And I also listen to that inner voice, that small, still voice inside of me that tells me everything is going to be okay. You know, I have created my success, and I have also created my failures in life. But the part about creating your failures is to know the lesson that created the failure so that we won't repeat those lessons again. I'm your Kimmy, the Dark Lady, the Capradon. It's always a pleasure speaking to you people. And I'm out. I'm going to take me a nap before I go drop these pictures off to my clients. Peace.